Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I showed you how to make a liquid soap paste. After letting it cure for 2 weeks, here's how it turned out. It's starting to become more transparent. Since we didn't really experience a soap volcano during the cook, this batch is still quite soft and moist. I'll show you a comparison with another batch that did go through a soap volcano. That one looks darker, more transparent, and feels much firmer, mostly because a lot more water evaporated during the cook. The softer paste is still usable for dilution, but I prefer to let it cure a bit longer for better clarity and consistency. So today, I'll be using the harder soap paste for dilution. The typical dilution ratio is 1 part soap paste to 1 to 2 parts distilled water, depending on how thick or thin you want your final liquid soap to be. You can always start with a 1-to-1 ratio and adjust from there based on your preference. There are 2 common ways to dilute soap paste: the heating and melting method and the cold brew method. Both methods work well. The main difference is time. The cold brew method is gentler but takes longer for the paste to fully dissolve, while the heating method speeds up the process by applying heat. For the heating and melting method, I used a 1-to-1 ratio, 1 part soap paste to 1 part distilled water. For the cold brew method, I used a 1 to 1.5 ratio, 1 part soap paste to 1.5 parts distilled water. It turned out that with the 1-to-1 ratio in the heating and melting method, the solution was very thick and oversaturated. Some of the soap paste didn't fully dissolve, even with heat. I strained the soap through a sieve to separate out the undissolved bits. A 1-to-1 ratio gives you a very thick soap solution, but it can be oversaturated. If you prefer a clearer and more pourable soap, try adjusting the ratio to 1 to 1.2. The 1 to 1.5 ratio creates a thinner solution that's perfect for foaming pump bottles. This consistency works really well because thinner soap helps produce a rich, fluffy foam when dispensed. Besides reducing the amount of water during dilution, there are 2 other common ways to thicken your liquid soap. Salt solution. To make a salt solution, use warm, distilled water and gradually add table salt while stirring. Keep adding small amounts of salt until it no longer dissolves. Strain the salt water through a coffee filter to remove any undissolved salt crystals. This helps ensure a smooth, clear solution that won't leave gritty bits in your soap. Then, add the filtered salt solution slowly to your soap, a little at a time, until you reach the desired thickness. Please keep in mind that too much can cause the soap to separate. The other common way to thickening the liquid soap is using natural gums like xanthan gum or gar gum. Mix a small amount with alcohol to avoid clumps. Pour lukewarm water into the mixture, small amount at a time. Mix until it gets into a gel texture. Add gar gum gel to the liquid soap. Mix until fully dissolved. Spray alcohol constantly to eliminate bubbles. Mix thoroughly until the desired thickness is reached. It may take a little time to fully blend, so be patient and stir well. In conclusion for today's video, to thicken handmade liquid soap, you could reduce water content, add salt solution, or using gar gum gel. The Transparent Soap Club is open now. You could click join below to join membership. I'll be happy to answer your question and assist with any soap-related problem solving to the members. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.